Hello, friends. Welcome one more time to another episode for Forex analysis with system simplicity and triple arrow system. Like I said 2 days ago, I was going to do another quick analysis before we started the week. Today is June 21st, so we're going to get it going for this week. Gonna analyze 10 pairs that we were looking last week, and we are gonna continue following. Maybe we're gonna try to go maybe a couple weeks or 3. All depends how the market is behaving. So let's start with AUD/USD real quick. I like to analyze the daily just for a major trend. We're obviously going in a major trend up. We're having a major retracement right here on the 4-hour. Okay, it looks to me like it's still going to continue, and before that, according to my analysis and when the market behaves normally, still got another move up before going down. So normally we don't want to trade on Sundays, but if one of you guys do, you can lower to the 15-minute time frame. And on the 15-minute time frame, you already have simplicity showing up. It's only one arrow. Remember, you gotta have 3. But this trade should go at minimum to that area right there. And you shouldn't go for too far, because obviously you're going against the trend, against at least the 1 hour. 1 hour and 4 hours are coming down, the downtrend. So that's up to you, but you can take this straight. Another thing the market can do is pretty much do just pretty much drop from there. Okay, so I don't like to be absolute, because you can't. Nobody can be absolute. Nobody can tell you, okay, this is the way it's gonna go, and it's gonna go that way. Okay, so all you go is just with the probabilities, and just follow the market. Pretty much let the market tell you where it's gonna go. But the highest probability is gonna go do a pullback, and then the market is gonna drop from that area. And if we go to the 4-hour, how far can we go from there? Maybe to that area right there, or even all the way in the 4-hour to the buy zone. So I'm gonna put it just right there to be conservative. So that is kind of the move that we're expecting the market to move. If news doesn't affect the market, it should move up, and then a bigger move down. So you can take advantage going up, and bigger advantage coming down. That's what AUD/USD, EUR/USD. Oh, let me go back to AUD/USD. I've been having a little bit of trouble marking my lines, and the lines normally they don't stay. So one of the comments, I want to thank Sean Paulwell, I think, suggested I could probably use a triangle, so I can probably give it a try. The triangle works like this, I believe. We're gonna try it like that and see how it works. We're gonna mark 2 parts, maybe. Oh, okay, yeah, I see that. So where's number 1? Let me see if I can move it. Sorry, I'm very experimenting with this. So move like that, and maybe a move like that in this area. We'll see how that works. Oops, got rid of it. Wow, sorry about that. How that works. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. There it goes. And we'll leave it right there. See if it stays. Pretty much. We'll see. We're experimenting. EUR/USD. Let's check it out. EUR/USD. Here we go. So let me get rid of that yellow lines right there. The Fibonacci. I know a lot of you guys don't use it. but sometimes they come handy. I'm gonna delete it right there. Okay, so we're going an uptrend. Now we're doing a pullback also. So we are in a pullback. Let's look at it in 4 hours. Okay. I always like to mark the center of these two lines right there, because if you really put attention, a big percentage of the time there's going to be a support or resistance right in the center. That's the theory of the quarters, by the way, and it works pretty well too. Okay, so we are coming down the 4 hours. Let's go down to 1 hour to see what's waiting to happen in the next few hours. Okay, so we had the big arrow right there. Should wait for simplicity, and kind of the same idea. I'm gonna make it a little smaller, and the idea will be that to go on a messed it up. He messed it up again. Let's see. This is number one. You click it there. Okay. Either there or there. I'm gonna be conservative again, going to right on the 50% mark right there, and we'll see if the move does completes that move right there. Okay, so that's what we're expecting for this market. Okay, let's go for Chf Jpy. Okay, and Chf Jpy, we're on the 4 hour, and on this one, let's see. In the 1 hour, already have that move right there, but in the 4 hour, we'll still have some move. I'm gonna mark this area about the center. Normally is around there. If I eyeball it, it's gonna be a center right there. You can kind of see there's a support and resistance line right there. He hit right there, he hit right there. There's areas kind of right there. So it's a good support resistance. So on the 4 hour, I mean, the next stop, it could be that area right there on the 4 hour. But before that, I think it's going to do a pullback going up. Okay, we're getting better with this. We'll see how good that goes. Okay, so that's pretty much what we're waiting for this market. For Chf Jpy. Okay, now we're looking. There they are, the triangles showing up in another pairs. That's what gets me confused. The thing is, if I get rid of that one, it will erase it on the other pairs too. So we'll go from there. Okay, we had a uptrend. Okay, and now we have this pullback. Okay, and in the 4 hours, we have simplicity. It showed up pretty early there, and I forgot to mention, I want to say I'm sorry to everybody, or my apologies, because it might show a little bit different, the simplicity on your chart. And what happened is that I changed the trend period to 11. One of the coaches use it like that. Okay, but the original number right here it's 20 period. Okay, so if you look at different, if it looks different, I mean that's probably it. Now this give you a little bit earlier entrance, but it's a little bit more risky also. So if you want to go back to the original, like Uncle P created it, it will be less risky, and it gives you the entry a little bit later, but with less risk, pretty much. Okay, overall, as far as if the trade is going to work or not, that's what I'm talking about. Just wanted to make sure everybody understand that that's why it looks different. And I think probably for the next videos I'm gonna turn it back to original, so nobody gets confused with that. Okay, so we're expecting the NCD USD. We're obviously expecting to go down lower. Let me put this right on the center. Just gonna eyeball it around there. I think I see a support resistance around that area. Okay, so there's a small support right there also. So let's go to the 1 hour. Okay, so what we're expecting in the 1 hour, if this support line holds pretty good, you know, it started going up already. What I believe it can happen is the following. Let me move this way. Market, it's gonna continue going in that direction, either to 50% of the move or all the way, but we'll be conservative again. We'll put it around here. Okay, that area right there. Okay, USD CAD, real quick. On a USD CAD, we're going in a downtrend. We're right in the middle of a pullback, and the pullback still has ways to go. I'm gonna put 50% line around there, and I repeat, just put this because I use the quarters theory just for support and resistance. That's all it is. Some people use Fibonacci's. I like the quarter tiers because I see that it works pretty good too. Okay. All right. So we're looking for buys, obviously, in the USD CAD. We go to the 1 hour, and what I believe it can happen is one. Maybe around 50% area, and then go up again around this area at least. Okay, so kind of like that. We'll see how it works. This can go straight up too. That's pretty good, that triangle. Okay, we'll see how it works. And let me check if it's staying. Yeah, it's there. It's there too for the other one. Yeah, I hope it stays all week. If I don't do any changes, it'll probably stay. Okay, GBP USD, real quick. Trying to go quick as possible. I know your time is valuable. Okay, we're going an uptrend. We have a pullback. Okay, so we're working on this pullback right now. Okay. Make this a little bit bigger here. Okay. Let me go to 50% around this area. Approximately, anyways. If I want to put it just in the center, I can use also that's Fibonacci and put it right in the center, which was, you know, pretty close. That's to 50%. Okay. So obviously we already went past that area right there. So what are we gonna do in the 1 hour? It's looking like it's gonna do a pullback. So how far can we go with that pullback? Let me see. 1 second, please. Okay, that pullback can go right in between right there. So pretty much the next move for GBP/USD should be going up. Okay, you can wait for simplicity, but pretty much the market is got to do a move up. 1, 2, maybe 3, and then after that it can probably continue up. We'll leave it right there. You can have more angle, more or less. USD JPY, what are we waiting for? USD JPY. Okay, USD JPY. Let me open this up a little bit. Okay, we're still going in an uptrend. This is a huge pullback. Let's see, it's a little more hard to read sometimes because the moves are like very extreme on the USD JPY. Okay. All right, so we got in this case I look for a 4-hour arrow right there, and if you're gonna trust that 4-hour arrow, our next move should be this one to about the 50%. Do a retracement, and then after that we're gonna see if we're gonna continue up, or it's just gonna be 1, 2, 3 move and continue down. But the next move should be up for this week on the 4-hour. We'll see how the market behaves this week, but that's what we're expecting. What we are expecting: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10. Oh, 3 more real quick. Okay, USD CHF, the 4-hour market is telling us that we have a obviously we show a triple arrow, so we have simplicity a little bit early. The major trend on this one, it's up, so this is one of the trades that I like a lot for this week. We'll see where we are in the 1 hour. Make this a little smaller and bigger. Okay, we're looking at this right there. I put a vertical line just to see where we are. 1 hour. Okay, where's my line? You guys disappear. Anyways, we are here. On the 4-hour, so we still got a lot of room to go up. Okay, but just want to be careful because you already have a big arrow right here. So that's a strong support right there. So the market, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Okay, this one's a little more difficult because obviously it's a sideways movement, so I will kind of stay away from that one because it's kind of difficult. But if the market can pretty much, if it keeps going down, pretty much do that like 3 moves, kind of like that, go down, up, and maybe one more time down after that. We'll see how it goes in this market in the 1 hour. Okay, out NCD. Okay, in the big picture, we're doing a pullback or a reversal, we don't know yet. And then on the 4-hour, we got up, we have a pullback at the 4-hour, and that pullback looks like this. In an hour, we can still go down this one. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I will expect to move down like to that area before going up. Let's see, it's very choppy. Maybe move up from here, 1, 2, and then move up after that. We'll see how the market moves anyways. What I mean is the market can do this right here, then down and up after that. Okay, and the last one we're gonna do is GP CAD. We are on the daily. We're going on an uptrend. We have giant pullback. 4 hours. here, right here. We just should wait to get, you know, the market to go lower this week, because the trend is down and it's going very strong. In this case, I will probably wait for the market even going all the way to the bottom over here. So if you're in a 4-hour trend, just be careful. I will wait until this forms a pullback, and then to see if the market is gonna continue low. You see the surface, it shows a lot of strength going down, so I will stay away from that one until it completely, you know, stops going all the way down. Okay, so the 1 hour and that one. Yeah, and the 1 hour is a little more clear, obviously. Wait for this pullback. You can probably take advantage of that pullback right there in the 1 hour. But be careful, because you're going against all this power right here. So if you're going to do a small pullback, it's fine for a few pips. And then I will stay away until it confirms that this is a reversal. Okay, friends, thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. I have the link below. You know, if somebody doesn't have the system, it's the greatest system in earth for forex trading, and maybe for stocks too. Just how to know, you learn to know how to read it time frame by time frame and understand it, the positions of the market and the price and all that. If you buy it with the link that we have below, I can help you out, set it up correctly, and I can do one-to-one just to help you and to understand the market a little bit better. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys in a few days.